going new topic about AWS EC2. So EC2, we are going this topic. Uh, what is the instance type of EC2, and what is the different pricing model, which include reserved instance, saving plan, and the spot instances. Then we are going for EC2 network security, and under the network security we are going to talk about security groups and VPC ACL. So let me go through here. EC2 allow you to get a complete computer, okay, in the cloud matter in a second. So in just a matter of second you can get another computer. The nice thing about EC2 is that computer you get will be very similar to the computer you use to develop your software. If you can run your software on your computer, you can almost certainly run on EC2 without any changes. This is one of the EC2 main advantages compared to other type of computer platforms such as Lambda. You don't have to adapt your application to your host. And now the next part we are going to talk about, as I discussed previously here, instance type. So instance type of EC2. Instance EC2 is a sophisticated service with dozens of options that you will likely never need. This is the result is highly varied workload and use service by EC2. Nevertheless, default that EC2 comes with a good default choices, and most consequences decision you will have make selecting instances type and as the time of writing. EC2 offer 256 different instances type, but they can be narrowed down by few categories define what they optimize for. So you need to consider the CPU, you need to consider the memory of instance type, you need to consider of the network type, you need to consider memory means size, and network and storage size also. The different instances sizes. So snapshot of name, some of the AWS EC2 latest generation general purpose GP instance type shown is the below table is here. So you have M5, then M5 large, X large, 2X large, M5 X large, 8 large, then it goes to up to 24, and then M5D, it will come D, M5D. So there are two types, M5, M5D, and then large, X large, 2X, 4X, 8X, 12X, 16, 24X. Similarly for MD5, X, 2X, 4X, 8X, 12, 16, 24. Then here is the virtual CPU. So CPU come to 4, 8, 16, 32, 48, 64, 96. And similarly here for M5D also you can see. And then memory is 8, 16, so 2 key power 3, 4, 5, 2 powers up to 384. Then instance storage in GB, EBS only, they have different EBS, NVM, and VM, SSD, and different. Then network bandwidth up to 10, up to 20, up to 25. And bandwidth MBPS is up to 4.7 is in MBPS. So these are the instances type you can generate based on your. If you are building your own server, there would be an infinite number of ways to configure it. But EC2 you will get pick an instance type from the catalog. Sometimes this may seem inefficient because the instance type you settle might come with resources that you don't need, but this customization of server type what makes the possible for EC to exist as a service to have a server. I mean, this is just a matter of second. Then there is a different type of pricing model which I discussed here. Pricing model reserved, saving, and spots. Okay, so EC2 is a yeah, we gone through this one, and let me go to pricing model. One of the most compelling feature of EC2 that you only pay the number of seconds your instance is running. So whatever second your instance is running, you only need to pay that one. If you choose to terminate your instance because you don't need anymore, because you don't want to use a different instance type, you immediately stop getting the charge of the terminated instance. Reserve instance, EC2 also offer you to option to commit as long as the exchange of keys of reduction. I mean reserve instance, you reserve like 100 instance, then it will be reserved even though you are not, where you make 1 to 3 year commitment a specific instance that exchange subsidy Saving plan, however, the recently reserved option called the saving plan offer equivalent cost saving, which some additional flexibility switching instance type of during the period under the contract. So the this one is saving means you can the after your contract sign also you can use saving plans. Sport instance is another cost saving option where you instance is saving money reserving by long term users. You save money by allowing EC2 to take away your instance whenever they want. The cost of saving with the sport can be even significant than the reserved instances, but of course every use case can be tolerate having computing taken away from your remote randomly. In general, you should think saving plans, reserve instance, and a spot instance as just cost of optimization feature. You can ignore them at all that the implication until you need to start improving your EC2 efficiency. The next part we discuss is here EC2 network security. So let's talk about EC2 network security. Uh, So let's end with what probably one of the most dominating aspect of EC2 network security. It's complicated because there are many options, but one of again the default are very reasonable starting point. There are two important concepts that you likely have modified security group in your AWS, that VPC ACL. So these are very important part for any cloud security group ACL. Security group, you can think security groups as individual firewalls or instance. With group you can control what goes and what's your instance. ACL, you can also think VPC ACL as network firewall with the VPAC ACL, and you can also control what goes and what not goes. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.